Welcome to a new week, everyone. It is currently Tuesday. I'm making my lunch right now, just some leftover pasta that I had last night for dinner. For lunch yesterday, I had leftover chicken and rice. Doing pretty good with not eating out for the last day or so. I didn't work out yesterday. I was planning on working out this morning, but my girlfriend was not feeling too well last night. But I'm going to work out this evening. I'm going to be running over to Costco, grabbing a few things, and then we'll be working out tonight together, so. All right, groceries are all done. I just finished putting everything in the car. I got my organic dried mangoes, which are my crack snack. If you guys ever like something sweet, again, even if you don't even like mangoes by themselves, these are really good. There's nothing added to it, so it's just the organic mangoes. Anyway, these are my favorite little snack, and you know exactly what's in them. It's just mango, so that's always nice to know when I go for it. It's all carbs, and about 40 grams of this is 140 calories, so it's not very much for how much you get out of it, but it's kind of a good way to get something sweet when you don't want to have like chocolate or like added sugars. So alrighty, I'm back at the house. I got all the groceries put away. I changed into some workout clothes. Now I'm gonna quickly try to jump into a workout before the sun comes down, then it gets too dark in here. So yeah, let's just get into today's workout. Alrighty, workout is done. I have some brown rice going right here in the Instant Pot, and then I got a seasoned rotisserie chicken from Costco. Quick disclaimer on that, I know sometimes it's really convenient to get this chicken, but I would say I would always push you guys to try to do your own organic chicken if possible. I know it's a little more expensive, but a lot of times they don't have that water and salt solution that's injected into the chicken that kind of fluffs it up, and I believe it gives you less protein / extra sodium that you don't necessarily need. But of course, if you're on a pinch, I know this is like a really great deal, and I know organic chicken is pretty expensive, so I understand if you can't do it, but I always say try to if you can. But yeah, I'm making that. I also cut up some lettuce and put that in this container upside down. I got it all cut up. Apparently there's like some trick that if you put paper towels at the bottom and you flip the container upside down, all the water will catch at the bottom into the paper towels, and then your lettuce will stay crisp. I learned that from another YouTuber that my girlfriend showed me. Can't think of her name right now. Alrighty, it is Thursday. I'm at lunch right now at work, and I have leftover chicken and rice. I'm just gonna try to finish up what I got in the house right now. Gonna go grocery shopping here when I get off of work, and we're trying to eat a little bit more strict. I mean, not me necessarily as much as my girlfriend. We're just trying to have her eat a more clean diet to kind of figure out things that might be affecting her and her autoimmune disease, and ways to hopefully improve her everyday life, and hopefully we can get herself back on track. And we've been told kind of cleaning up your diet a little bit can really help with that. So, and for me, I'm still going to be trying to eat chicken and rice, maybe some turkey as well. Just trying to eat more cleaner, having oatmeal. I'm basically just trying to eat everything at home. Everything that I put in my body, I have to make myself. I don't really want to be eating out, because I've been doing that, I don't know, a handful of times over the last couple of weeks, and I'm kind of tired of doing that. And I know macros are something that I've been keeping track of, but in reality, if you can just really clean up your diet and you eat from home, most of the times you're probably going to be in the caloric range that you need to be. And if you eat more satiating foods, you're going to feel full longer. So you want to eat the right types of foods. So like brown rice instead of white rice. So I'm just trying to get better at that. I've been reading some books as well and trying to understand a little bit of how our bodies actually work and function and what can affect our diets. Just looking at actual medical research and seeing what's been scientifically proven. And yeah, I'm just trying to look forward to, again, building a healthier lifestyle altogether. All right, guys, so I just took Stella out for a walk. We went about 0.9 miles, about 1,900 steps. She did pretty good. She's pretty tuckered out, so I'm gonna take her inside, and then I think I might go out walking a little bit further. I don't know, I'm feeling really good just to be outside again because it's been a long time since I've done any cardio. So I'm actually gonna just go drop her off, and then I'm gonna go back out, maybe for like another mile or two. Hey guys, so I'm gonna do actually a quick voiceover because I realized during this clip that the traffic was really loud and you couldn't hear a word that I was saying. So at this point, I brought Stella back inside the house and I went out for another mile or so walking, and I wanted to get back to basically there's a light that I used to run to when I first started this journey a year ago, and I even talked about it a couple months ago. But anyway, I used to run to this light, and then I would turn around and run back to where my apartment complex was. And it's probably from my apartment to that light and back, I would say it's about 0.75 miles, but just from light to light, it's about a half a mile. And so I really wanted to challenge myself to run a little bit harder and faster and really see what I was capable of. So what I'm doing right here is I'm going to reset my watch to basically see how fast that I can run basically half a mile and see how I can deal with it. If I can get through the mental barriers of not wanting to stop during the middle of the run and just see what happens. So that was basically what was happening here in this clip, and let's see how I do. Oh, I did it. Oh, wow. That was really hard. I need to catch my breath. Hold on. All right. I don't know if I should have done that. You always tell yourself to ease your way back in. So I completed a little over half a mile in 4 minutes. Wouldn't say that's bad, but I strongly feel out of shape. I'm not disappointed because I pushed myself mentally 3 different times to not stop during the run, and that was really hard to do. I kept seeing the finish line, and all I wanted to do was stop. Again, I can't emphasize enough that most of the reason, at least for me, that has affected me from hitting my fitness goals, it's all this. It's the hardest part. And once you can try to push through it a little bit, I'm not saying it gets dramatically easier right away, you can really see how far you can push yourself. Alrighty, it is the end of the week. I actually filmed an outro yesterday, but the mic wasn't working, so I am refilming it right now. I really wanted to end this video talking about mental health, just in general when it comes to health, fitness, weight loss, or maybe just reaching any of your own goals personally. I've learned that for myself, for the last year and a half, that the only thing that has stopped me from reaching my goals is my mentality. And I just really want to emphasize that because I feel like when you're trying to lose weight or let's say gain muscle, you constantly watch videos, or at least I do, where they always just tell you you just have to eat healthy and exercise and you can have your results. And all that sounds so simple, and it's technically really easy to do, right? Like you just got to make the food and then eat it, and then you have to just go outside and exercise for 30 minutes. But I don't think they ever go really deep into the fact that you have to feel motivated to want to do it. And your mentality is what stops you from either going outside and exercising or sitting on the couch and doing nothing. And that has been something that I've been trying to make sure I'm always keeping myself aware of. So even during the weeks when I wasn't losing weight and I wasn't exercising, I was still very aware that maybe this isn't the right choice for me to really not be doing that much exercise. But I also know that, my family is really important and that needs to take a focus right now. But I also know that I am more than capable of going back out there and exercising again. And that was what this week was really about for me. Yesterday, when I decided to go for a walk with Stella, afterwards I could have just came inside and just took a shower and just sit down and do absolutely nothing. And instead, I chose to bring her back inside, go out and walk another mile. And then I decided I want to test myself. And I ran a half a mile. And no one's making me do that, right? Like, I'm choosing to do that. Also, it sounds kind of crazy because I know a year and a half ago, if I told myself I was going to force myself to run 0.5 of a mile, I would say you're absolutely crazy, and that I would only be able to make it maybe 10 feet, and then I would have to stop. And those reminders of my past with my mentality and where I am now just goes to show that your mind is the biggest obstacle you'll ever face on this journey. And it's not easy. It is definitely hard because you are your toughest critic, And sometimes you can push yourself down very easily because you know yourself better than anyone else. That is something that I battle with a lot, because I always feel like I can do something, and then sometimes I stop myself, and when I don't perform to the best of my ability, then I get a little discouraged. I have slowly gotten better at reevaluating the situation and really encouraging myself and backing myself up. No matter how small of a victory I have, I try to really motivate myself and, pat myself on the back and really get myself to feel motivated again and feel really happy. Because for me, like, I want to be really fit. I want to live a long life. I want to feel good about my own body, and I just want to reach the goals that I'm reaching for. And I feel like I'm going to get there. And this has been a really good week for me. Even though I didn't exercise 5 days or 6 days like I normally do, I was still able to get up and exercise and go out for a walk and even try to attempt to run for a while. Just doing those small things has really motivated me to push myself harder. And so if you guys are going through your own health journey or even just anything in general, I don't want you to ever feel alone. If you are struggling with things mentally, we're all going through it. This is literally my focus in life, right? Like, I want to make this a career. I want to focus on health and wellness, and I do this every single week, and I still struggle every single day. But it does get easier, and I just hope it can get easier for you guys. Feel free to always send me a message on Instagram or Snapchat or comment on the video, and I'd be more than happy to respond back. I really want everyone to be able to reach the goals that they want to reach. So that is where I'm going to leave you for this week. I know it got really serious here at the end, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this entire week, and I'm really excited to continue on. I have a few more weeks before vacation, and I'll be off for about a week and a half, so I'm really excited to make some videos pretty soon. So, all right, I'll see you guys all next week.